Welcome back to Loving with Tiara. I am Tiara. Glad you found me. I realized that I'm going to post the video that I originally recorded because it came straight from the heart, but I'm going to do a recap just because I had music playing in the background. Though it was low and you may not hear it, I don't want it to be removed and me to lose the emotions of how I felt during that video. So I want to make sure I cover the same thing with the same feelings. So let's shoot it again. Don't like reshooting and all of that. So I'm going to keep this one simple and short. That'll be the difference in the time. Yeah. So where do we go? Video is on understanding that you can be tired and in a healthy way. You have friendships, relationships, all types of things going on. And you don't realize how heavy you can be with your issues when you put those in other people's lap. Yeah. And friendships, relationships, you might find yourself wondering, what happened? Where is this person? Where did they go? We're not where we used to be. Maybe they're not in your day-to-day. They're still in your realm. You love them. So they're still there, but they may not be physically present or in the way that you want them to be. Maybe they're physically present, but you guys may never be the same. That happens. And sometimes you don't realize that you happen to them. Some people, we look at things and we say, what's wrong with them? Doing this to me and doing that to me and da. I realized after speaking to my person that I can be that, and I can also be tired of other people. I never allow myself to be tired of other people. I say it outwardly. Oh, I'm tired of such and such. But you don't realize that when people have not processed their stuff, whatever their situations are, when they give it to you, as I've given to many, in an unhealthy way, unprocessed with those feelings and emotions and situations and circumstances and dogs and cats and chickens and husbands and wives. I'll just put it out there for everybody. Friends and bosses and careers and education, and the list goes on and on and on. When you start putting your stuff in other people's lap, they become tired. They can. Why? Because I don't know about you, but what do you have to do all day? Yeah, it's a lot. Most people have a lot going on in a day. I mean, you like I said, that list, go back through it, and then add in the breakfast and the cooking or the teeth brushing and the shower and the drive time and the getting dressed and the going grocery shopping and the taking care of your family needs and the taking care of your community needs and your spiritual needs. Where is the time to process someone else's stuff? These braces. Where is the time? Seriously. I ask myself this, and I really don't know how But I do know. I can say how I've managed to put things together the way they have. I realize how draining I must have been to those around me. Yep. And I'm sorry. I apologize. Um, as I didn't realize just how unhealthy and how heavy my stuff can possibly be in your life. Yeah. Yep. And I ask you guys to make sure that when you are living your life, that you process your stuff before presenting it to others. And usually once you process it through meditation, it's like, this is what I'm teaching, this is what you practice. But it is a practice, so I'm not always good at it. You know, sometimes you go to that close person and you want them to help you process those things. They don't know the ins and outs and the circumstances and your childhood and everything that you bring to that situation. They don't. So them processing with you is going to be limited, and it is not going to be what you need, which is your own experiences, your own understanding, your own self-reflection. It's like little childhood issues. And I mean, I've got serious abandonment issues, and I make that clear. You know, this is something when your parents give you, leave you, can't take care of you, whatever reason you have been given, whatever the circumstances were, they can get deep in there. And though I work on them, I make it clear to those around me, they hurt. They really, really hurt. So if you could not tap on those would be great. However, they're my stuff. And with it being my stuff, I try to work on them. But with that being said, I need to work on those. Not necessarily put my stuff in other people's lap. So when you take my abandonment issues and whatever I'm going through, if I go give that to someone else, they don't have those same abandonment issues. They can't process that the same. They don't understand it. Just like I wouldn't understand other situations. You know, my grandmother raised me and there was no man in our home. I mean, my brother was there, but I don't know parental domestic violence issues on that level. Who was she going to fight? Who was going to fight her? There was nobody there for her to fight. So I wouldn't understand that. So if somebody is on the same level, I do understand it now as an adult and definitely being exposed to a lot more with other people and friends and life. You don't have to be physically abused to understand and empathize and really dig deeper into those things. But I'm not going to be able to understand a child witnessing those things on the same magnitude that a child that was in the situation. So the experiences and the advice that I would give is a little bit different than the person who was actually in that situation. Advice might not be different, but the way I view it is going to be different. The way I view the world is going to be different than someone who actually has been raised in that situation. The way they view men, the way you view women, if it was a woman abuser, whoever, the way you view beings may be different. So that person bringing you their stuff unprocessed, what do you do with it? Help them confuse it? Add more confusion to whatever they're already trying to figure out and become frustrated. But long story short, figure out your stuff. Don't put it in other people's lap. And the purpose of this was to explain that I realized I had become tired. And during this conversation, when I realized that I had also become tired and pushed, may have pushed those who believe in the power of creation or those who don't, and understand that you can behave in a way that will force those around you to not want to be around you. They may not want to kick it with you. They love you. They still love you. They really do. But you may be behaving in a way that they don't have time for it. And they may just not have time for your stuff. Like you're saying, here's my stuff, deal with it. So when you're creating these situations, sometimes we create situations because we're tired also. And I didn't even realize until really going in here that I had never given myself the space to genuinely be tired. I understand why that person is behaving the way they are. I try to. I go back and, well, as a kid, they this and they shared this with me and that with me. So yeah, of course this is going to happen and that's going to happen. And that's why they handle this in life this way and that way. But it doesn't change the fact that it's still draining. Still draining. Nonetheless, it's still, you want to help that person get to where they want to be, to their dreams, to their goals, to their best life, But when? Didn't you hear that list of stuff that I already said? And are you getting your volunteer hours in? Because if you're not, you don't have time to be sitting around listening to other people's drama. Not listening. You always have time to listen. You don't have time to solve other people's drama. And the timing, you do have to respect. Hashtag self-love first. Respect your own schedule. And that's where some of that comes in. Sometimes people don't have time to listen to your problems over their own life's schedule. And when they do, they can get tired. When they are putting all of your things before theirs, they can get tired of you in a deep way. In a deep, deep way. And I say that because I realized I also have become tired and of many things in people. Not the person themselves, but the circumstances. And you sit there and you're like, I want more for you. I want you to be the best you. And you keep telling me that you wanted this and you wanted that. And I'm trying to help you get there. That's what I do. I fix things. That's why people come to me. I'm a fixer. No. Can't fix anybody's life. Nope. You cannot. People can only fix their own. And when you do try to fix people's lives or help them fix their own life or get to where they need to be, some of you cannot. Emotionally, physically, there's just so much time in a day. So those people around you, you do have to look and say, how much time am I investing? Because I don't want to become tired. I don't want to come to the point where I would rather leave this friendship, this relationship, this circumstance, this situation, because and when it's done to me, it hurts. Like, it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. And I have done that to some people. And like I said, I truly apologize for being unhealthy with that. But you guys make me great. My friends, my circle, the beings around me, period. Our universe makes me great. Helps me to become better each and every day. And I can look back and say, I can be tired also. But I needed you to be tired before I realized I could be tired. Thanks. You don't even realize you could be so tired of trying to help others to get to where they want to be, no matter where it is, whether it's on an educational level, a spiritual level, a financial level. If you are making that your priority over your own priorities, no, not a good idea. Not a good idea, because then you might start avoiding phone calls. You might start making some serious changes in life. You hear me? Like that is, you just don't want to do that to the people that you love or to yourself. It's deep. So I'm going to wrap this up and just say, put your needs first. Yeah, in a very healthy, balanced way. Your life is your life, and it's the only one that you have. Yep. It's the only one that you have, so live it. And yeah, listen to my words. Live your life and not the lives of those around you. At the end of the day, when you take that last breath, who's going into negative talk? Not Tiara. Every morning when you wake up and you take a breath, your focus should be on what makes Tiara happy. What is it that Tiara wants? Yeah, I have kids. Dogs, cats. I don't have cats. I was allergic to them. My killed son can't have the cats. But I've got them all. All those things. Had them all. But the reality is, my needs should have come first. And I did it well. I did my life and do it well by a lot of people's standards. But my standards for myself are a little bit higher. So you have to get in tune with your star player and put your needs first in a healthy way. Wake up in the morning and say, what is it that I want? What is it that I need? Yeah. What is it that I need for me to be happy, to be what I deem successful? What is it that I need to do today in the next 24 hours to make sure that I'm on the path to get to where it is that I want to go? What is it that I need to do in the next hour to make sure that my life runs smoothly? Not for everyone else, for me. Because by helping me to run smoothly, everything else falls in place. But when you put others' needs ahead of your own, you don't get to where you want to be. And even if you do, how tired are you? How tired are you? You want to get there and say, oh, I'm here. Now what? Yeah, now what? So I say this to you, put your needs first. From Hong Kong. Put my needs first. I wish you well in a balanced way. I want you to get up and figure out what it is that you want. Yep. What you want, what you need, and do it. Not right now. Not right now. Nope. 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 Actually, give them the same assignment and then tell them to go figure out how to do it. The little ones, they can do it. Sort laundry, they sort colors. It's still colors. Yeah, they can do it. Just proper leadership, proper boundaries. Set those boundaries so that you don't become tired. Yeah. Love yourself first in a healthy way. If you have any questions about how to do that, definitely contact me. I am definitely the one who can tell you what not to do. Yeah, I can definitely tell you what not to do because I've done it. Experience. I am experienced. So make sure that if you need anything, give me a holler. For those of you who have reached out since I've been in Hong Kong and I haven't been able to get back to you as soon, I am definitely still processing. And here for you. This video is here for you as well. Start there. Start there. Those health issues that were talked about that you wrote into me. Yeah. So a lot of that is self. Put yourself first. Can't put somebody else's health needs before your own. Whether that be your mother or your children, you have to take care of your mask, then those around you. Why? Because you'll be dead. We don't want to do that. This is too much fun. Life is great, right? Life is good. Life is absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So enjoy it. And put your mask on. Put your mask on first and save yourself. That's what you have to do. And then you can save those around you. Actually, they'll follow your lead. Put your mask on. And tell them, put your mask on. Yep. All right, until next time, you guys. I love you. Be kind to yourself first. Gentle, empathetic. Everything I always say, start at home. Yep. Start at home. Practice what you preach. That's what I'm doing. And that's why these videos are possible, so that I can go back and remember that I have to practice. Yep. More practice is needed. That's why I got to make the videos. All right. Until next time, you guys. Peace.